It is Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9. You locked in with your boy Reec. I got the man, the myth, the legend in the building, the man that asked Dave Chapelle to get naked. Anderson Paak is in the building. What's up, bro?
Yes, Lord.
Hey, man. You have some of the most creative visuals I have seen in a while, man. I'm very, very impressed every time I watch your videos. That bubbling, though, had me laughing for days.
One of my favorites. It's like a real-life cartoon.
It really was, bro. Where you find that zebra?
Man, found us, man. I felt bad for that zebra. Out there in the middle of downtown, they was honking. It was like, just don't get too close to his face, he'll snap.
Wow.
Like, it was cool, man. I ain't never been that close to a zebra.
I feel you. I was go to the zoo. I see him. They don't let you get close though.
Yeah, nah, it was cool though. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So tell me about working with Dre. I know y'all guys work closely. Obviously, you signed to him. We haven't really seen anybody work that close to him. Seems since Kendrick and maybe M before that.
Yeah.
So how is it? Because everybody has their like Dre studio stories.
It's dope. We both Aquarius. We both like workaholics and perfectionists. So it's dope to meet someone that's like just paying as much attention to detail as I'd be. Sometimes it gets a little too much. I'll be like, dang, Dre, it's good. Trust me, we can move on. He hears something, he can't stop until he get it. So it's crazy. We be losing sleep, and he's putting like everything into it as if it was his own project. So I love it. Love it.
That's what's up, bro. What was like the song that maybe sticks out the most on this album, the new album, working with him on it?
It's a few, but I always say like I think right now it's 6 Summers. Yeah, that's a heavy tune. And you know we worked really hard on like getting the music right and the drums right and all the little transitions right on that. And like I like it because it's kind of it's touching on a lot of topics, political and social issues, but it's still like a good tune. You know what I'm saying, to dance to as well.
You don't dance around and jump around on topics because you have the fun records. You have the ones that, and then even on the fun record, like the bubbling, you kind of touch on something that it's a funny visual, but I think you were poking at certain situations. Is that something you are constantly doing?
Yeah, you know, it's like always having something in there, like in the undertone, like you know, telling the story or getting across a message. All in all, it's not rocket science. We still want people to have fun, but I think it's just natural for us to want to, you know, address certain things. Yeah.
I got you. You work with some of the legends on this.
Yeah.
Snoop and everybody. How was that working with you being from the West Coast and then working with Snoop and Dre? It's got to be like a dream come true.
Yeah, it was surreal, man. Like, that was one of the tracks we knew, like, right away Snoop would sound good on it. Like, the day after I recorded it, I sent it to him. 2 minutes after I sent it to him, he FaceTimed me like, come on, nephew. You know I want to get on that. He came through. You know, he was on his workout tip, so he came through in all the dry fit. Laid his verse. He's like, I gotta be at the gym at 10 a.m. So let's get this done. If you help write it, we're gonna get through it faster. So yeah, we was over there just writing it back and forth, talking about, you know, growing up in Long Beach, and he came through with a gang of weed, blessed me with his own jar of weed, his Snoop Dogg weed.
He got his own strand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Had us in there smacked and finished the verse. He was loving it. He was like, man, this sounds so good. I'm gonna take a shot. He brought in some crazy, I don't even know, he don't really drink, but he took a shot with us after that. And as soon as he took that shot, he did. And I ain't seen him since.
Took a shot with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Did the album tightened up, man.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about that. What has been the wait of just trying to get it together? Was it Dre saying, now we need to change this symbol right here? What was it? Talk to me.
It was both of us going crazy, man. But honestly, Malibu took me all over the world. We was touring so much, we didn't really even have to stop, but we had to stop in order to finish this album. It would have been 4 years. And it took us all over the world, so we was recording it, going back and forth, but I really had to take some time off of touring and really wrap my head around the album.
Yeah.
I thought I was done for a second, and I took it to Dre. He was like, you about 80%. Like, damn. He was like, I ain't even got to work with you yet. I was like, you right. So I went back in with him, and man, we damn near recorded a whole new album after that. So it was dope that I got to really go back in, work with him, work with his producers over there, like Mel and Jay Pounds, and work with people like Coco Sarai, who was a big help on the whole album. And just utilize the time over there, and then getting him on the mixes. You know, he just went in and mixed every track. So every time he mixed, he was getting his hands in, you know, every track. So. You know, it took a little bit, but we care about the music, so it was the journey was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went from, you know, Venice to Malibu, and I like to say this album's about being the same man in a new car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that we experience from being on the road and a lot that we learn that we just bring it back home now.
I like that you said that. You named the album off of somewhere you are from,
Yeah.
but you've been so many places. So
Yeah.
is it like you trying to struggle between the outside influence and basically the successes with staying grounded to who you are? Is that kind of the
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a natural process, especially with this one, your first like major label debut. It's like you balancing everything. It's not only my relationship at home, wifey, kids, handling touring, and my band, my relationship with my band.
Yeah, because they got an album coming out too that you're going to be a part of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, big part of it. They went in and, when we got back off the road, I was like, y'all need to drop your own album too. So they went in for about a week on their own, produced their own record. And I was just, all I wanted to do was help with the features. So I was like, cool, y'all give me the hot tracks. I'm going to make sure we good because, my name ring bells. Daniel,
sometimes you got to feel yourself.
I need your latest one. Like all the little feature, I just helped them finesse that. And they came from like, dang, y'all album hotter than mine. Hold on, let me make sure. So yeah, it was so proud of them, man, seeing what they did in a short of time and how everything just working together. We got so much music that's like complementing each other.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's like balancing all those things on this album and then coming back and tightening it up and putting it together and giving the city, my hometown, something to really be proud of.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming off of the tour and going into your album with streaming, giving you a global footprint, right? And it even being a bigger part of what music is today. Yeah. You think that really is gonna put you on tour for probably another 6 years, huh? Just off of this album?
I sure hope so. Hopefully we get to do half the amount of shows and make twice the amount of money.
That's the plan.
We put a lot of groundwork in, those last couple of years and going all different places, and we still got a lot of work to do. But I love touring. I love seeing the fans getting out there and seeing what the people really feel and talking to the people and getting their experiences. So, yeah, Lord willing, we'll be on the road for, many, many months.
Now, bringing a band, I know that gives a different feel when you perform, and I know you perform without bands too. What song with the band gives you like that most energy with the crowds worldwide, probably?
Wow.
Most consistently, probably.
Most consistently, probably Come Down. When y'all niggas got me hot, bro. Just every time, man. No matter where we at. It's like crazy to see how many people react to that song. Won't know a lick of English, but they know every word. Y'all niggas got me hot. Your niggas got me hot. Y'all niggas got me hot. I mean, I'll be in the airport. They say that to me. White people running up to me. We go all these different places. I don't even speak English, but y'all niggas got me hot. I love it. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. That song, so powerful.
It is. It really is, man. Anderson Paak in the building. We talking about everything. This album, this tour. What is gonna be next, bro? Like you just said it. You gonna, cause you got the radio show too.
Yeah.
And we kind of talked. We teased about it when you jumped on. We talked about you prank calling Dave Chapelle.
Yeah, man. Just like having fun with the people on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Destroying all my relationships. Just for the sake of having the show. My videographer's dropping a sex tape. Everything is working out for us. We're gonna keep the momentum. Every day is a new day to go viral out here. We realize. So.
Who was your videographer?
His name is Israel.
Okay,
yeah.
He's right there. He started crying when he said that too.
He's got a lot going on for him right now. So capitalize off the fact that he's single and he can do what he wants.
He turned bright red too, bro. So, that's what you doing now.
Single out here. Yep.
That's what's up, man. So how do you find a balance between home life? Because I know a few artists that I know deal with. They have like a home life and then they got the artistry life. Yeah. Is that balance crazy?
It's very unbalanced right now. Thank God for my wife because she holds it down at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm touring, working, and she's full-time mommy. So when I get home, they're so well-mannered. They know how to speak both. You know how to speak Korean and English. You know what I'm saying? He homeschooled now, so he's just chilling, eating hot Cheetos and watching TV. Drinking his little soda. And I get home, and so happy to see him. And it's like. My mom said it's not about how much time you spend, it's about what you do and when you're there with him and making the most out of those moments. And I know eventually I'm going to have to take his little badass on the road with me.
Right.
Because he's going to keep me out of trouble, too.
He going to be your hype man?
Yeah.
Because
man.
The funniest part, we do a big concert called Birthday Bash, right? And the funniest part of last year was Lil Baby bought his Lil Baby out on stage. And I was like, oh, Lil Baby got a Lil Baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Man. So we going to have a little Anderson on stage with you?
Bring them kids on the road. They're going to keep you out of trouble. I would not be hungover right now if he was on the road with me. Take my ass home. Yeah, so, I love them, man. I got two. So it's like, it's everything we do is for them,
Right.
So, you know, the longer I stay home, the broker I am. So I wish I could just have more time with him, but it's gonna come.
Definitely gonna come, bro. You got a lot of things going for you, man. I appreciate what you putting into the industry, and we definitely appreciate the music and these visuals, man. And if you could give any advice to a young father on the come up, man, what would it be?
Young father on the come up, just make sure you always working. Your children gonna see you. And everything you do is a direct reflection, you know. So if you out there working and you out there putting out good energy, they're gonna see that. And make sure that your partner is the right one too. Hopefully you got a team player that knows that, you know, seasons change, and what I'm doing this season, you know, sometimes you might have to fall back and work, and then sometimes I might have to fall back and let you work. But as long as you got someone that understands a bigger vision, and you know, you can raise them kids right.
There it is, man. Teamwork made the dream work. Anderson, I appreciate you, bro, for coming through. Thank you, man. We about to pick up this album. It's out right now.
Oxnard.
There it is.
It's out right now?
It's out right now.
Right now. Go get that. Oxnard.
Go get it. All right, this hour to 7 out.